Welcome back students to the class. Now in today's class we are going to learn reconstitution of partnership firm. In this topic we are going to learn relating to admission of a partner, retirement of a partner and death of a partner. Now reconstitution is subdivided in three parts. One is admission, one is retirement and a death of a partner. Now a total of 18 marks may appear from these topics. Now how it is done, if 12 mark problems come from admission, you will get 6 marks as retirement. Whereas if retirement is 6 marks, admission is for 6 marks. So there is a vice versa depending on which question may come for 12 marks and which comes for 6 marks. So we are going to learn as both 6 marks as well as 12 marks problems. So we'll see what is a admission of a partner. Now if I take admission of a partner, the meaning any change in partnership deed. Now on admission or retirement or death, the partnership deed gets changed. It can be in profit sharing ratio or it can be in the capital or any other mode. So when there is a change in partnership deed, it is treated as reconstitution of partnership firm. Now what are the modes how this reconstitution of a partnership firm takes place? It is via admission of a partner. A new person who is an outsider on his wish and will wants to join the partnership firm. So it is called as admission of a partner. Now sometimes the existing partners only decide to have a change in the profit sharing ratio. Now whenever there is a change in profit sharing ratio, then again the partnership deed has to be altered. So it relates to reconstitution of the firm. Next, retirement of an existing partner. A partner can leave or retire from the firm. It may be because of his old age, long illness or any other reason. He can leave the firm. So when retirement is there, again the profit sharing ratio, capital, everything changes, so reconstitution occurs. Now death, every person has to die one day. So whenever a death which is uncertain occurs, then partnership deed has to be again changed. So death of a partner leads to reconstitution of partners. So in any of these following ways, the partnership reconstitution is done. Now when we are dealing, we'll see first how a new partner is admitted and what procedure and things have to be changed. So why it is essential to admit a new partner? If the firm has any financial difficulty or if it is in need of capital, then to get this additional capital, a new partner can be admitted. Sometimes the existing these partners may not have this managerial ability or may be lacking in managerial ability. So to get better managerial ability, you will have to admit a partner. Now the matters on which partnership this firm has to adjust at the time of admission. First one, the incoming partner is not liable for any assets or liabilities before his admission. Neither he is ready to share the losses nor the profits. So on the date of admission, the valuation of assets and liabilities are to be done to know what is the exact financial position on that day. If any profits or losses are there, the existing partners only will take such losses or profits. So assets and liabilities are revalued or distributed. Second is distribution of assets and liabilities, that is they can dispose of the assets or they can settle liabilities at the time of admission. Next, capital contribution by a new partner affects the financial activity of the firm. So what is his capital will be again changing the firm. Next, the goodwill that is bought by the new partner in favor of the old existing partner. So that valuation and treatment of goodwill has to be seen. Next, adjustment of partner's capital is to be seen. So we are having these aspects which have to be studied at the time of admission. Now when partner is admitted as a partner, he gets basic two rights, that is to share the assets and liabilities. Because he is admitted as a partner, he can take the assets and liabilities of the firm and also share the profits and losses of the firm. Now when he is liable to share the profits and losses, the profit sharing ratio of the existing partner is also changed. That means a new profit ratio has to be framed. So this formation or framing how to calculate this incoming partner share and the existing partner's new share can be done in the following ways. So since old partners have to sacrifice certain share of profit in favor of the new partner, there will be a need for calculating new profit sharing ratio among the partners. Now if I see what is the method, we'll see what are the different methods. Now methods of calculating new profit sharing ratio or sacrifice ratio, any one may come for 6 marks from this topic. So you are having different methods. We'll see first new profit sharing ratio. So now when old ratio and sacrifice ratio or surrendered is given in the problem. So whenever such things, only two variables are given, that is the old partner's existing ratio and with the given of portion of old partners. So when such things are given, we have to calculate the new profit ratio in the following manner. So when old ratio and share sacrificed are given in the problem, the new profit sharing ratio is calculated by deducting share sacrificed from the old ratio, so that new profit sharing ratio is brought or it is taken. So what is the formula for calculating new profit sharing ratio is old ratio minus sacrifice ratio. Followed? Old ratio minus sacrifice ratio. So we'll see one problem. Alu and Balu are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:5. So the total share is 5, which is taken 3/5 and 2/5. They admit Jalwa in partnership as a new partner, which he acquires 3/10 share. Followed? Total 3/10 share and is given in 2/10 from Alu and 1/10 from Balu. Now we have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. So the solution says new profit sharing ratio, old ratio minus share sacrificed. Old ratio minus share sacrificed. So what is the old share of Alu? It is 3/5. And what is the given of portion of Alu? 2/10. So Alu's new share is 3/5 minus the given of sacrifice ratio is 2/10. Now we have to see the LCM or multiply 5 into 10. The LCM of 5 and 10 is 10 itself. Followed? Or else I can just multiply 5 into 10, 50. Now 50 will go in 5 times and it will go in 10 times. So you will get 30 into 30 minus this 4, or like this we'll get, or else you have to directly take the LCM. The right procedure is LCM. So LCM 5 by 10 will give me 10. So it is much easier. So if it is not possible, then you can directly multiply the denominators to get the common denominator and later it can be simplified. So 3/10. So 10 will go in 5 2 times and 10 will go in 10 1 time. So 6 minus 2 I will get 4 by 10. So this 4/10 is the new profit of Alu. Now I have to see Balu's share. His share is 2/5. So he has sacrificed 1/10 share. So Balu's new share is 2/5 or minus 1/10. So again I will have common factor as 10. So I will have here this 5 into 2 into 2, so 5 by 5 into 2 is 10. So if I multiply 5 by 2 times, I will get 10. So 2 into 2 will be giving me 4, and 1 by 10 will be 1 by 10 itself, because 1 into 10, any number divided by the 1 will give the same number. So I will have 3/10. So now the new profit sharing ratio, 4 is for Alu, 3 is for Bhalu, and already given in the problem 3/10 is the incoming partner. So new profit is 4:3:3. Now we'll see one more problem. Aarti and Bharti are partners in a firm, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They admit Kirti into partnership for 1/6 share in future profits, which is acquired in the portion of 1/24 and 1/8 from Aarti and Bharti respectively. Now I have to calculate new profit sharing ratio. New profit sharing ratio is equals to old ratio minus share sacrificed. Write the formula. So when we write the formula, we will get 1 mark. 1 mark is always for formula. So now Aarti's old share is 3/5 and sacrificed is 1/24. Now the new profit sharing ratio. Now here I can't multiply. It will be this LCM is difficult for me. So whenever LCM calculation is difficult, it is always better to multiply. 4 into 24 into 5 gives me the answer 120. So now 120 goes in 5 how many times? 24 times. And 24 will go how many here? It will go in 5 times. So what I will do, I will multiply the opposite denominators by the numerators of the opposite side. Cross multiplication we do. So now here 3 into 24 gives me 72, and here again I will have to take this 3 into 120 into 24 gives me 5. Followed 120 into this 120, to get 120, 24 should be multiplied by 5. So multiply 5 and 24 to get the denominator as 120. Now cross multiply 3 into 24 and 5 into 24. I will get 120. Followed. So or else we can directly take the LCM of 5 and 24. Now 120 is the common factor. Now this common factor, if I multiply minus 72 minus 5 gives me 67 by 120. Now similarly for Bharti I should do. So now for Bharti's old share is 2/5. Now here it is how much? 1/8. Followed 1/8. Now I have to have common factors for both. So to get 24 I should multiply 1/8 by 3. 1/8 by 3 because 8 3s are 24. So instead of taking 1/8 I will take here 3/24. 1/8 is equal to 3/24. So I will take 2 by 5 minus 3 by 24. 3 by 24 is equal to 1/8. So I have taken 3 by 24. Now again my common factor will be 120 multiply 24 into 5 and 5 into 24. Followed to get the figure. Cross multiply. So from here 2 into 24 gives me 48 and 3 into 5 gives me 15. So 48 minus 15 gives me 33. So my new profit sharing ratio is 67:33:20. Now how this 20 got? See, total is 120. So I should get this total also as 120. So 1/6 is nothing but it is the 20th share of 120. Now this, so how I have got, see, as the total is 120, Aarti's share is 67, Bharti's share is 33 and Kirti's share is 20. How? That is 120 minus 67 plus 33, that I will get it 20 over here. So this is how we are going to solve the problem when the old share and the sacrifice share is given. Now we'll see one more method. Now in this method, when old ratio and sacrifice ratio are given in the problem, so under this method we are having to find out the sacrifice ratio. First we have to multiply the share sacrificed into new partner share. So when I multiply, I will get what is the exact share given by the old partners. So after getting the exact share sacrifice, I will deduct the old ratio and the sacrifice ratio to get the new profit sharing ratio. So we are having two formulas. First I have to calculate share sacrificed. How? The portion given off into new partner share, and then the new profit sharing ratio by old ratio minus share sacrificed. So we'll see Prahlad and Ahlad are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Admit Rafiq into partnership, so he is getting 1/5 share in future profits, which he is acquiring in the ratio of 2:1 from Prahlad and Ahlad. Now I have to calculate what is the incoming shares, this new profit sharing ratio. So now I have to first see, I have to write new ratio is equals to old ratio minus share sacrificed. So what is Prahlad share? Old ratio is 3/5 and he has given 2/3 of his 3/5. So I have to, so what I have to do, I have to this first see what is the sacrifice ratio. So 2/3 into 1/3, I will get how much? I will get the share 2/15. Next, now new profit sharing ratio, I should say. Now I know what is the sacrifice ratio of Prahlad. It is 2/15. So here I will take 3/5 minus 2/15, which gives me a this 9 minus 2, because common factor of 15 and 5, the highest figure will be taken as LCM. So I will get 9 minus 2, that is 15 will go in 3 times. So 3 into 3 is 9 and 15 will go in 15 one time. So 2 ones are 2. So 9 minus 2, 17/15. Now for Ahlad, how I am going to calculate? See, for Ahlad it is 2/5 and he has given 1/3 of his share. So I will calculate sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio into new partner share, 1/3 into 115 gives me 115 itself. Now I will see what is the new profit sharing ratio. New profit sharing ratio is 2/5 minus 115, 6 minus 1, that is 5/15. Now what is the new profit? I should get the total of 15. So 7:5:3. So 7 plus 5 is 12. So if I minus 12/15, I will get 3. So this is the new profit sharing ratio. Now one more problem. A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. C is admitted into partnership for 1/4 share in future profits, which he acquires in the ratio of 2/3 from A and B respectively. Now I have to calculate new profit sharing ratio. So new ratio is equals to old ratio minus sacrifice ratio. Now how to get the this sacrifice ratio or surrender this? What I should do? I should minus A's share is, old ratio of A and B is 3/5 and 2/5 and new partner share is 1/4. So share surrender is 2/5 and 3/5. So now I should see what is the sacrifice ratio. sacrifice ratio is equals to share given of or sacrificed into new partner share. So for A, 2/5 into 1/4 gives me 2/20th, and B, if what is the sacrifice ratio, 3/5 into 1/4, 3/20th. So the sacrifice is 2:3. Now I will have what is the new profit sharing ratio. So I will take here 3/5 minus 2/20th. Common factor is 20 itself. So 20 will go in 3 4 times and 20 will go in this 21 times. So I will have 3 4s are 12 and 2 1s are 2. So 12 minus 2, I will get 10/20. Similarly for B, 2/5 is his old ratio, 3/20th is his sacrifice. So again common factor is 20. So 20 will go in 4 times and in 20 into 20 or one time it will go. So 2 into 4 is 8 and 3 1s are 3. So 3 minus 8, it is how much? 5/20. So my ratio is 10 is to 5. Total should be 20, so I will get again 5. This can be further simplified as 2:1:1. So this is the answer. So we'll see for some more methods in the next class. Thank you.